Hey there, my name is Dr. Nought, and this is Plague Inc. Evolved, and today we're doing the Prion disease in the campaign, or the normal game, whatever you want to call it. Slow, subtle, and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. And I've tried this a few times, not recorded, just to get a grip on it, and let me explain what's been going on here. I made the name even longer, so it's now Prion. Let's start in Spain. Spain and Portugal, but only called Spain. So here's what's been happening when I've been trying this. Even laying low, and gaining a bunch of points here, I end up running out in the late game of DNA points. And what happens is, even though I've infected everyone, I can't kill them all before the world has figured out how to cure it. Because I was actually timing this, they were getting 3% every 2 seconds approximately, so over 1% a second. So that means once they start working on a cure, I have to kill everyone in 100 seconds, 100 real world seconds. That's not happening. That's way too fast. So what I think I need to do is even slow this down and really gain a lot, like 150 or something, and not worry too much on transmission. That's why I have this on triple speed, because I'm going to transmit slowly over a long period. Because I think what I need to do is save up a lot of these DNA points and not spend them on transmitting the disease. And if I can have over 100 when they start working on a cure, I can then make it difficult for them to work on a cure. So I think what I need to do is I need to transmit a little bit, but not a lot, and just sit here and wait for a long time. Not let any symptoms happen. We're gonna lay low. And then work on drug resistance, this neural atrophy. I don't know actually if this makes curing the disease harder or not, but if anything, we need to work down here on these resistances and whatnot. So this is going to be a long game. We're playing the long game, because once they start working on a cure, they are very difficult. It's very difficult to kill everyone off before they've cured it. They cure it so fast that it's borderline comical. Like, I was actually laughing the last few times. I'm like, how in the hell I can get maybe like a third of the world killed in the time it takes them to do this? And that's having infected everybody and then like increase the severity and the lethality of the disease to as high as I could with my DNA points. So, new tactic, playing the long game. We're gonna sit here a while, and we're gonna let this thing spread naturally for a very long time. Probably like a boringly, excruciatingly, stupidly long time. So, you know, if you want to hear me babble for the next 10 minutes, you know, well, I guess if you're watching any of my videos, you're listening to me babble the whole time, but I don't really commentate, I babble, I think. That's what I do a lot. But anywho, yeah, that's the tactic I'm going for this time. Lay low and spend as few of my DNA points as possible, such that we can mitigate their curing efforts. So about now, I'd probably be like, oh, let's spread this a lot faster. I don't care. Keep getting these bubbles every now and then. Works for me. I think the fact that it takes longer. Alright, so livestock and rural areas are less vulnerable to disease. Heavy flooding in Poland, they knocked out 109 people for me. The flooding did. So the longer, I mean, if I can get more bubbles popping up, that only benefits me, right? There is no downside to playing it slow, it's other than it takes longer. But that's not so much a downside, I guess. And if you're on YouTube and you play this on double speed, then you're really watching this at 6 times fast forward. Holy moly. Not that there's much happening, but that could be interesting, I guess. Double speeding my triple speed. Yeah, because it seems like the longer it's taking to infect everyone in Spain, for example, the more of these bubbles I have the opportunity to pop. Thus, the more DNA points I have. So it really just comes down to, do I have enough to talk about in the time that it's taking to infect just one, I guess 2 countries. I don't know if Andorra is included in this. Well, if we could zoom in. How far can we zoom in? Can we tell if Andorra is included? I think so. Is it that little, like, little blip right there? Because Andorra's over here, right? Yeah, between Spain and France. I don't know if it's that little blip or that little blip. We'll just say that Andorra is part of... Oh, it spread to France. We'll just zoom in here and just watch this. Look at this. Oh, not Italy. How far out can we go? Oh, we've been at zoomed out the whole time. Well, since we're just hanging out in this region of the world, let's just kind of zoom into Europe and take a look at all these planes going by really quickly. This London Heathrow's airport, isn't that the most? Well, I don't know. Maybe China has an airport now that's more busy. I thought this was the busiest airport in the world, isn't it? London's Heathrow. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me, because I don't know. Or I guess I could just Google it later if I remember, which I won't because it's not that important. But, alright. So not a whole lot's going on. I'm not getting a whole lot of points. I guess I could work on infecting people. Let's, then we're going to have to do it regardless. So let's do air and water. Those seem to be a safe way of doing it. I don't know why I keep clicking on Italy. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, what else? Qatar, I don't know what else is in here. Bahrain. Earthquake in New Zealand took out about 1,300 people. Affecting more countries, this will give us more DNA points. Wonder how far in the future we can actually go. Flooding in Southeast Asia. Wow, that did a lot of damage in terms of casualties. How far in the future can we go? 2,100, maybe? That's maybe how long it's gonna take. So definitely Spain to Egypt is a popular route via boat, apparently. Ah. Got over to Libya, got over to Iran, and Iraq, and Sudan, yep. And South Africa. Iceland, and where are we here? Is this India? Oh. It's like right on the border of like 4 of these countries here. So what I'm gonna do here now, I think, Mexico and, is that Algeria? Or no, it's Italy. It's just like over in Sicily or one of these islands. Okay, I'm going to then do drug resistance. This is where we got to really focus. I'm not going to do a lot yet. We're just going to do like one at a time. Just take it easy. Don't need to freak out yet. Transmitting nicely to each one of these countries. Even though they're in hot, even though I haven't done any sort of like resistance to heat or transmission through mosquito or livestock or anything like that, so that's nice to see. are we missing? We're still missing Eastern Europe, Scandinavia, kind of the Northwest, Central America, and some of these little areas. Botswana or something. What am I missing here? Zimbabwe. Has it always been that small? Yeah, Botswana's up here. I think it's included in East Africa, right? Alright, we got the Philippines. Got Peru. Got Korea. And New Guinea. And what, Germany? No. Germany's been infected. Central Europe. More infectious than the common cold. Where am I missing? Still missing a decent number of places. But this is good. Like, all of these DNA points, that's what we need. And it seems to be infecting places just fine. Like, there's no reason to spend more DNA points. I'll need them later for sure. Got Morocco. Because this late in the game, we're now not getting a whole lot of DNA points. I think we're getting some for spreading like through China and stuff, but love in the Balkan states. But once we infect everyone, we're not really getting any more points. So I need to, I think with this disease, the key is to spend them wisely, be frugal. Alright, we don't want rashes popping up all over the world now, like real quick. Got a lot of people that are infected, almost 5 bill rather. Russia infected? Yeah, very slow here in Canada too, so I think what I'll do is spend a little more now on drug resistance, effectiveness in wealthy countries, and I'm gonna do genetic hardening as well. I think that's the key. That bottom left corner there is the key. Getting this here not to just fly by. And maybe I don't have to make it incredibly lethal. I need to also make sure that I have proper way to fight the cure. So what I'll do is probably spend everything on fighting the cure before I start making it lethal. Like this. Then I'll do this in a little bit, right before we start adding symptoms. We're just gonna have to wait this out. Got Greenland and the Balkan states left, or Baltic states rather, not Balkan. Balkan's down here by Greece, or includes Greece. And then we've got a lot of places still not 100%, only 7% of the population, but a lot of the landmass, so it looks pretty bad, right? But Greenland, we gotta wait for that one. Gotta get a boat to Greenland. Somebody sail a boat to Greenland, an infected boat. I think we just need to get Scandinavia infected, and then we'll just go bloop, and it'll get Greenland. Got it. So, still the Baltic states. Still the Baltic states. They're holding off. that Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania over there. Holding off nicely. Only 3 infected in Poland, though. And Ukraine's only sitting at 12. Russia's still only 1,000. Canada's finally in the millions. There we go, Baltic states. So everyone, or at least one person in every... I want to say country, but it's like area, because obviously that's not a country. That's not a... or that is country. Haha, just kidding, Ukraine. We'll just let them naturally infect each other. Even Peru's holding out nicely. For a moment there, every single plane and boat was red. Look at that. Like one there again. Kind of like up in this area they're not, but everywhere else they're fully infected, which makes sense. Peru doesn't have a port or airport or boat port, seaport, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, this is excruciatingly slow. We're not getting any points either with this. I probably should do something. It's like 26, like Ukraine, 27. How slow is 28? Oh my god. Alright. But if I waste it just on this, sure it'll go by faster, but it's harder to... See, I wanna... Alright. We'll do that. 66 left. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to make it incredibly lethal. But we need to get these people infected. We've made it as difficult to cure as possible, I believe. At least through the abilities there. No nausea. No nausea. Like, through these abilities, we got nothing else down here. We got these things. But not yet. Like, we're talking like only 1 million people every like 12 to 15 seconds here. Well, it's speeding up a little better. It's about every 9 seconds or something. Still pretty slow when you think that we have 347 million people left to go. Oh my god. But I don't want to spend these. I don't want to spend it. Too bad there's not a quadruple fast forward. But I think we're gonna need all of this that we can get, so we just have to let this happen. It's slow, but it'll work. Only 100 in Greenland. Oh my gosh. See, I think they're trying to, like, this game's trying to, like, bait me in to spend more of my DNA points, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I can wait. I've got nowhere to go for the next 5 years. And I hope I'm talking about 5 in-game years, but at the rate we're going here, this is gonna be a while. So, oh, let's grab that. I'm thinking, oh my god, I didn't even do like any of these transmissions. I was gonna be like, I can grab these. This is why it's taking so long. But at the same time, if I do any of this, like, I'm worried that we're going to, well, let's see. I can make it more effective. Let's just try it. Let's try it. All right, here we go. We're going in. This is 4, do that one. This is 8, do that one. 31. Let's keep it at that. We got 31 left. Let's see, increases infectivity, air environments and plane transmission, we can get rid of that. Especially in humid environments and ship I think we can get rid of that as well. 35, let's see what happens. Here we go. It's gonna hit the fan. Columbia is the first death. They're starting to work on a cure. This better not go so fast. 1. New Zealand is breaking down. Wow. Alright, they're actually going decently fast still. Not gonna lie. Kind of pissing me off. So I can't do anything else on here. What else am I supposed to do? Yes, per Ion is killing very fast and is on the watch list. Already at 10%. You're joking me. How am I supposed to stop them? Germany, stop. %. Wow, the cure. The cure is real. Someone is still doing ship transport. Who is doing that? Silly, silly people. What is happening? Why are they curing so fast? Come on, we need places to die, but like we're not infecting fast enough. We're not infecting fast enough. Did I say we're not infecting fast enough? %50 complete. Jeez. Jump over here. So coughing is urban. Is there something that helps? Let's do this. Infection rates. Come on. Sneeze. Sneeze, everyone. Make it infectious. Irritable and less productive. Take that. The lethality is too high. Let's give people the rash that they've always wanted. Oh, we might die out here. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're dying out. We're dying out. Nothing here helps with cold. Transmission and cold. We're not even moving anymore. I'm not even worried about the cure anymore, I'm worried about dying out. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, devolve for a second here, because yikes. Alright, what can we get here that gives us infectivity that we need? Now I'm gonna worry about the cure. But I'm hoping... Has anyone died out completely? No. And Greenland! You... No, wait, how? How did that happen? They all died. They all died in Greenland. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got total organ failure again? Alright, whatever. The cure has stopped. The cure has stopped. Stop, 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 stop. I can't get to Greenland anymore. Sons of bitches. Alright. Oops. Symptom combo, sneezing and diarrhea. That definitely is an oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Alright. I don't want to touch this. I need to get a mutation to cross. What do I need here? 11. Oh, but I can't get... I need this. 14. Oh boy, this is not gonna happen. Let's get rid of this total organ failure again. And let's get rid of... This one. Can we get a migration to Greenland? Is that going to be a thing? So the cure is basically stopped. We're going very slowly. So now, or no, it's not stopped, 86. It's just very slow. I heard the birds. We're kind of at a standstill here. We're not really infecting people. We're still gonna run out, but I have to transmit over to Greenland, but I can't get there. Man, oh man, this is tough. That only gives us 1 point. Yeah, I think we're gonna kill. We're still gonna die out. I just don't have enough points. Yeah, I think we're gonna die out. So we can't get to Greenland. Even here, look at this. Infected is just so slow. Like, Sudan's basically dead. East Africa's dead. All these places are basically dead. Has anyone died out yet completely? Total anarchy in Canada. Oh yeah, a lot of places have died out, and a lot of places are close to. But now Iceland's cured. It's because everyone died. That's the issue. If you're not completely infected, they're actually dying faster than they're being infected. Or at least they did. So the places that weren't fully infected. Man. Greenland and Iceland, they're gonna be the reasons. And if we wait long enough, some of these other places actually might die out. Are they losing infected here? Slowly, look at this. It's kind of going, bouncing around, but. All right, so this might take forever because I can't do much to stop what's happening here. So I'm gonna call it now that we're not gonna win this one, and we'll try again. And I think Prion deserves a second week. So we're gonna do another week here of this, because this one is tough, and this one's, look, it's almost 30-minute episode here. We're still not quite getting it, so I'm gonna keep practicing this one. We'll try again next week, so you get 3 episodes of complete failure. And next week, hopefully we succeed immediately. So, thank you for watching. We'll get a bonus week of Prion, which means we get 1 more week. I was originally gonna plan 11 weeks of this game, but we'll get a 12th week because we didn't quite get it. Probably gonna be cured before, so we got a lot of timers happening and nothing really going down the way we want it to go. So, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Click, pause it so we can stop doing this. I'll just let it run. What was I saying? Oh yes, goodbye.